Wicked, man, you made it. Congratulations. I almost didn't make it myself. One square of dirt and it had to be a hit, eh? Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Level 30 already. And good thing it was level 30 because we wouldn't have killed Magneton without all the over leveling we could have. It was so close, man. The Worm Repel might not be worth it to even use because the way we're doing it, we are planting and gathering once a day, and pretty much it's only one phase of the berries that we see. So even though we're watering, we still get only 2 berries because we need to water every step of the way, which is not possible. We'd need to play all day essentially. I'm still using it just to make just in case we can actually like figure out maybe the pattern. Maybe every 2 hours or something we can water it and have like 4 Lepa berries or something like that per tree. That'd be dope, but right now it's pretty useless. Honestly, the Lepaveries, we got so many of them and we're fine. I reckon we're fine now. Let's play some gambling. Let's play some gambling. We had 750 coins and now we have 150 coins. This is the absolute horror that gambling represents for our nation. This kid had 15,000 Poke dollars. He saved them all. He did all the tricks in the book with like 4. Here, he can hear my stomach grumbling, bro. Bro. Let's change some of these filters. It's the threshold that plays that. So it's the noise gate, close threshold, open threshold, limiter. Release, threshold, minus 0.6 dB, minus 17 dBs. Might need the grilled cheese. Hey, fuck that. You guys just gonna hear my tummy. It's life. Yeah, I might need a grilled cheese. A grilled cheese filter. It might be called grilled cheese filter. Are you freaking kidding me? There's a grilled cheese. Oh! That's inaudible. Everything is inaudible. What's inaudible? The grilled cheese? Everything else? I fucked everything with the filter, eh? Limiter threshold. Yep, I fucked it all with the filter. Is that any better? That should be way better. But you probably still hear my tummy. I thought I canceled the modification, but apparently I didn't. Well, yeah, we're up. Well, we're still down as fuck. I came here with 750 coins when I started, and now I'm poor as fuck. But if every time I come here and I make a bit of profit, eventually I'll get my 750 back from the casino. But I'd be surprised, honestly. It's a all day grind, you know. It's a one time a day thing. I get a little bit back, and then no, I lose every time. Yesterday I lost a bit of it as well. So let's move in the game. Let's move in this game. If you can just confirm the mic is still fine, I reckon it is, but you know, we never know. Sheet got mud cause eat a snack and remove the filter. Is it working now? You got mud because you're always in the chat, and yeah, you're always there. I'm modding your channel, makes only sense. Any fools come in here get moderated on the hood, yeah. And you can make bots as well. I don't know how they work, but apparently you can make bots. We spud stream. Well, careful out there, you might get banned. Oh, there's these reporters, guys. Super potion. Yep, it's really good. Raw candy, yes. Ultra ball, awesome. Let's fight these guys. Keep talking, I'm almost finished. Where are you, Wash still? Almost finished what? You almost finished what? That's whack, bro. This guy, that's whack, bro. Dead. Killed it. Worse still. Are you subscribed? Are you subscribed, man? Thank you for being my 5 gooning streamer. Wow. 10 out of 10. He comes gooning on Pokemons. He's gooning on Beautifly. Forge being mod for like 5 seconds. Did I break something? whoop it. Is it still working as it should? Did I break everything? Oh, I broke everything. How did I do this? How can I escape? Oh no, did I help? Oh, that's not funny. I'll just go ahead and like finish this fight and save. And you know, try not to lose the thing. Favorite gooning streamer? Yeah, I still don't reckon who's this guy. Basically it went full screen, so it fucked the setting, but I don't know how I did that. I just pressed something and this guy made me laugh, and oh, I found it. It's Alt Enter. For everyone that didn't knew, now you know. Fixed. Now there's a turbo thing that went on since I pressed on all the buttons. Frame skip. What did I do? Now it's going faster. I'll just save and close it and open it again. That's gonna be the move. Oh no, it's not evolving. Oh no! Oh yes, okay, I saved it. Sorry, was I supposed to mod that guy? Are you that guy? I'm sure you're that guy, there's no way. There's no way, Forge. That's not a mistake. This guy is already orchestrating some plots in my chat. With his secondary. No, that's not me. I don't believe you. That's hilarious, man. If it's not you. This guy just came here, fucking jizzed in my chat, and now he's left. You know? I mean, it's a view. A view is a view. He can fap on Pokemon if he likes. It's a bit weird though. So, but are you still there? Yeah, I'm still there. It's just I fixed it. Okay, I fixed the game speed and everything. Tree ghosts. Yep. Working it to butterflies. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Maybe Marel, maybe keep talking. I am almost finished. We spud stream. Keep talking, I'm almost finished. And then he drops the all done now. Yes, with the Lepa berries I can just move, you know. Yeah, pretty much. Especially with the Zigzagoon, I can actually farm money, so If I have PPs, I have monies. If I have monies, I have eels. Zigzagoon also gives eels, so it's a no-brainer. Did I get rare candy? I have one more. I don't have any paralyzed eel anymore. I spent everything on that fight for real. Yeah, Forge. I'm gonna make days recap. So I'll make day 1 recap, day 2 recap, day 3 recap, and they'll release in a. I'm already planning so much work for myself, okay? And they'll release in a like daily fashion. So that's gonna be something, and then yeah, and then I can probably make like longer, like maybe one episode is a bit much, you know, it's gonna be like 4 hours video or something like that. Especially, well, yeah, that's, yeah, for Elite 4, and then shorts. The shorts are gonna be funny. There's some like gambling hits. I hate gambling, but it's fine in this game. That or one big boy video, yeah, I can do both. I can do daily recap and the big boy video. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have the goggles. I should do that because I can add commentary on top. Make it more interesting, other like explaining where we are going, what's the idea, or what the fuck did I just do for like fucking 2 hours, and like fast forward it or some shit like that. We attract the Zigzagoon, and then we absorb all his life energy, like we did for Was Still. He was attracted, and now he gets drained. Boom. Life cycle of a Shujin viewer. The love thing is an underrated status. They just beat and go, yeah, exactly. This guy gone. Well, almost leveled up. I'm gonna do a twofer. As soon as I level up, I'll use the rare candy. As soon as I level up, see, I'm gonna use that grass actually. Maybe capture some new stuff for the Pokédex. Yeah, that's new. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's fine. That's not a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm stomping on them, and the guy, the last badge, he almost killed me, man. So I am not over leveled. I was the perfect level for that fight. I went ahead too soon, unprepared. I had not enough revives. I had a lot, but that wasn't enough. I needed a whole lot more. Nuala is extremely dull-witted. It doesn't notice being hit. However, it can't stand hunger for even a second. This Pokemon's body is a seething cauldron of boiling magma. And you won't have a nickname. So I need to actually kill some Pokemon. So if I find another Numo or, well, something more for the Pokédex. That's really why that's not a speedrun. It's like, maybe we're speedrunning the Pokédex. Maybe that's the fastest way to complete the Pokédex without going to the Pokecenter. Who knows? Yeah, Matchup is that's one of my original team members, you know, when I first played Pokemon. That was in that team. I had the last evolution of that thing. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Oh, fucking A, bro. That's why I need False Swipe. I could just kill the thing also. I mean, fill out the XP. Boom! Boom! You Gucci folk, yeah, it's Zigzagoon to just give it for free. I just waste them. See, I just waste them. Okay, let's try to not kill it. But I have the Miracle Seed equipped, so it's probably gonna kill it. It's so far from killing it. I could have just done that from the beginning. It's still in love. It's still in love. Well, last Great Ball. The last of the Great Balls. Blam. Matchup's muscles are special. They never get sore no matter how much they are used in exercise. This Pokemon has sufficient power to hurl 100 adult humans. Crazy stuff. Okay, this one dies. Yeah, literally. Boom! Level 33. And now we go ahead. Oh, and one more! Oh no! Well, would have been fun. And we're now level 34! And is Silver Wind even worth powdery attack that may raise abilities? I mean, it's 60 power, it's bug, but it's only 5 PPs, so it's pretty bad for this run. So I'm just not gonna learn it. But I know it's good, but you know, maybe that's like a fatal mistake, is not learning this thing. But fuck it. We can't, okay? We can't. I mean, we can, but... Alright, let's move. You're right. By using PP up on it, we're at 8 PPs, and then we can spam Lepa Berries. It's a 60 power move with a bug type. Are we bug typed, actually? It's a bit late for all these consideration. Bug, yeah, we had the stab also. Oh, yeah, technically you're right. Well, Fuck yeah, you're right, man. Well, that's life, you know. Another big mistake. We could have forgotten absorb, which meant like nothing. And got this good. It's stab and gonna be easily your most powerful move. Probably gonna good late game too. See what we're gonna do, Forge. I'm gonna just close this game, okay, and we'll use the last save file because that wasn't a lot of work. So we can just do it again. And you're right. I believe we made a huge mistake. So we'll just like restart it, and it's fine. It's between you and me. Let's pretend it's not cheating. It's allowed in the run, so it's fine. No. Because you could do that with original hardware. You can be just like, oh, you know what? This is a mistake, and you turn the game off. So move relearner, nigga. Move relearner, nigga. Yeah, but the thing is that for the move relearner, he's at the end of the game. Not the move relearner is at the end of the game. The item he takes. The item it takes for relearning moves is at the end of the game, pretty much. Or am I wrong somehow? Yeah, I reckon that item is an endgame item. It's okay, that's a move relearner thing. I'm doing the move relearning right now. It's called turning it off and on again. It's gonna take us 5 minutes. We redo the thing we did like 5 seconds ago. Because we're gonna have so many lepa berries, like it's not even funny. Like we already have like a whole lot of lepa berries. Like in Pokemon, if you transform your whole world to stack one berry, you have a lot of that berry. See right now. And we have planted berries in every spot we could. And our working stack is 26. And it's just the beginning. Oh, Marilyn is in chat. Hi, Marilyn. Hi. Couple of tugs. Based. Couple of thugs playing Pokemon Ruby. Oh, the thugs have changed. Yeah, thugs changed. Now we're enjoying the musical intricacy of Pokemon Ruby. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Marilyn, you stream now? They don't know you're gone. And at the end, everyone cheers Marilyn's take because she's too strong. Oh, nuggets! Boom! Big time RNG right there. Now we're 5,000 richer. That's like defeating so many trainers. It's them playing chess.com and you calling them gods. And are they winning at chess.com or are they getting railed? Yeah, nugget is 5k. It's like in real world. If you go and you like find a fucking nugget, it's like 5k right there. So yeah, it's a little bit rare to find that size of nugget in real world, but you know, like Pokemon, you're out there all day. Maybe the Zigzagoon is like nugget sniffer. Desiree? Who's Desiree? He's asked me to the panel. What's a panel? A panel is it's like a debate, but it's not. It's like a disguised debate. It's like you're pretending to respect everyone else's opinion, but in fact, you know you're right. Don't we all? Yeah, she could debate 100 people at once. Easy. Eesh. I could definitely take 15 at once. That's the right answer. Why don't I just use Absorb, eh? See, I'm bad at this game. Oh yeah, that's why I don't use it, because it's not Absorb, it's Mega Drain. There's only like 10 PPs. While they all scream as their brain slowly melts. Do you seriously hold the opinions you hold, or you hold them just to like fuck with people? Like what? I just read what you said. This all public record now. Absorbe. Absorbe. I'll tell them I'll be back in a second. Alright, man. It's cool, we have some trainers to pawn here. It's pretty nice. We got a nugget already. Maybe we get the second nugget. Let's do some silver win here. With the stab, it's gonna one-shot it. Boom. It's not very effective because it's a bug type. She's skipping out on pawning libs to watch Pokemon Emerald. See, actually it's Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and it changes everything because pickup changes with levels in Emerald, which is not the case in Ruby Sapphire. So just know that, and it's now the base thing to like stop pawning on liberals anyway. So everything I say, oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought also. I wasn't sure when you said like you just like made them scream. I didn't know if it was like by contradicting their preconceived notion and fucking with them, or like literally just like being dogmatic in your position. And I'm not meaning that in a bad way. Dogmaticism isn't bad in my way of thinking. It's the strength of one's conviction. See, theology over Pokemon is definitely the higher form of art between that and pawning lips. What would you debate them on? The nature of God. What else? Free will? No, 4 more berry spots. Big upgrade. Big, huge upgrade. It's 4 more lepas a day. It's not that important. No, it's a panel, Forge. It's not a debate. It's a panel. They're paneling, they're not debating. They're like expressing their ideas in an open-minded fashion. What's citrus? Citrus berry gives you life, right? A third of your life or something like that. My plan is to do like, I have so many lepa berries that it doesn't matter anymore. I thought about that yesterday, eh? If the guy had 1 lepa berry, just 1, he would have fucked me with Magneton. I would have no chance of surviving. But because he had literally none. Marion, I saw the panel you went on, it was insane. Can I see this? Is it like... There's also Forge, there's also Chesto berries for battle, because my Zigzagoon are gonna learn Rest. And by equipping a Chesto on the Zigzagoon, it can be a literal monster, especially with Belly Drum. So I do Belly Drum, and then Breasts into Slash for easy win. Confluence. Who's Confluence? I don't know this guy. He thinks the 3 of us actually have very close views. Yeah, maybe he's right. I don't know what you guys are even paneling about. Yep, 4 Linoons with the belly drum setup and Slash. One of them is going to be Slash focused, and I have two way of setting the Zigzagoon, I think, but I'll think a little bit more about it. It's level 41 as the target, so. Oh, the fact that a singular human can be God, or the fact that humans in general are essentially gods. Who's Glenn Lawrence? They're all merging together. It's all the same guy. So I reckon that all depends on our definition of God. our definition of souls, everything that matters essentially. I reckon the Orthodox crowd isn't going to be fond of that view for sure. Shu, are you not in the community, lol? Which community? What stock community you guys talking about? I'm in all communities and I'm in no communities all at the same time. So if you can point me in the right direction, I'll follow the peoples and be in the community as well, and I'll know what you guys are talking about. I'm just a dude. I'm just a guy. Marilyn, you said there was an exclusive Discord you had all the YouTube people in. What that low? Nice, level 35. Let's go. I'll do some PP ups. GS Urban Adventure. That seems like a fun guy. We're gonna have access to secondary mom very soon. There's a secondary mom right there. She's gonna heal us. It'll be great. Yeah, we're all trying to get you, Marilyn, because you're great. You have great opinions. You fight for them, which is great content. And the simple opinion of believing your God is interesting in itself. We can like bring people who are like Protestant and have you guys fight for it, you know. I'm interested also. I can understand the take, but I don't necessarily agree with it. I believe I understand from where it's coming from, but I also think it's maybe a denaturement of the words God, of the words souls. I don't know, debating gets lame. I don't like bitching that much. Yep, exactly. That's why we're just playing Pokemon. Hood baits. And then you just fab for an hour. And we could till they tap out anyone. Yep. Fair enough. See, that's what I called the dogmatism earlier. So that's how it works. It's just people who are strong-minded will always be quote-unquote right at some point, because most people don't care that much about what they're thinking. Literally, it's to the point you can sell like $500 item to someone that doesn't want it that much, just because you impose it on him. You're so like, you're gonna buy this, that at the end of the day they sign, and yeah, it's possible. I heard of many deals go that way. Just need to believe it more than they do, and they so don't care about what they believe that they'll give you money to shut up. Crazy stuff. Could have an original thought if it saved lives. You believe that they will buy it, therefore you force them to. It's not forced. They have the choice at all times to not buy it. That's the phrase you have to say, you know? It's like, no, they chose it themselves. It's not sales pressuring. Even sales pressuring, that's fine, you know, you can just sales pressure people. That's legal, you know, they're their own person. Like Chewbacca. You know, that's funny you say that, because according to studies, taller persons are it's easier for them to sell stuff. I don't know why. It's easier for women also. It's way easier for women. If you follow or lead, you're a Bob. What's a Bob? You cannot not be follower or leader. In my opinion, every good leader is a follower also. What's a Bob? Yeah, we all agree on that question. What's a Bob? You have to follow or lead, man. We have to be of service in our life. To our community, to our friends. At least that's how I feel. I always felt that service was a blessing. So that's secondary mom right there. Old ladies, rest stop. Come in and rest your tired bones. And here we are for our first stop at the old ladies, who isn't our mom, but will help you still. Oji Guta. What's Guta? It's like she forgets. She asks again. Like sometimes when I was playing when I was younger, I was like resting 4 or 5 times in a row just because I was spamming A, you know. What's a Bob, Marilyn? Don't leave us hanging like that. We all want to know the meaning of that word now. Well, ask Julian. Julian will go deep for 5 minutes explaining to us like Bob. Teletubby slang. Forge, what kind of hood dude are you? Oh, the hood dude is unmasked. Unmasked. It's Ebonics or something. What's Ebonics? I reckon I have harder, easiest time understanding Ebonics than understanding Bob. Because there's more meat to it, you know? We can go etymology on it. Fucking Bob. What do you do with that? In French we have bon. Bon is good in English. It's B-O-N instead of B-O-P. So I could start with that as the root and then try to reverse engineer from there, but I'm not sure it will give the results we want to understand this. Glop, never heard of a Bob. Maybe we can go Urban Dictionary on that thing. Bop, short for bebop, like Cowboy Bebop. Hilarious! No, that's not that. How could it be? It's bop. So it doesn't fit in the initial sentence. Because if it's like Cowboy Bebop. For lame N-words. If you write the hard R in the chat, does it ban you automatically? No, it just don't go through. No, it doesn't, eh? Maybe it does on a regular channel. I don't know, but it's the only word that's burped. Oh, Bob. So leader or follower are both betas. So a non-leader, non-follower is like a self-made man, let's say, and that's the only alphas that there are. Big Henry Alpha. See, that's... I don't know, there's some situation where it's better to follow, there's others where it's better to lead, there are others where it's better to be self-made. I don't believe there is like one perfect way to be at all times, or else you're like a golem, an unchanging being. We're gonna catch that. How will we though? With Trico. Truth has no agenda. I agree with that. I don't know if it's a phrase that's triggering to y'all, but to me it is. Your truth, like people say that all the time. To me it's like a triggering idea, because to me truth isn't something that's... Oh, I thought it was the trainer's Pokemon. Lol. To me truth is something that's universal. You can't have your truth. That might be like what you live through. If it's true, it's true. So there's no your truth, my truth. Like something is true or it isn't. There's like a way to justify stuff that isn't true, but that is true to you. Forge, you have to unpack that for the modern people out there. you can't just be saying stuff that is like cryptic and shit. You know, I understand it. I also believe Christ is king. But most people will like read that and have like a knee-jerk reaction to it. And like, I reckon it has to be unpacked a little bit so that people understand what do believers mean when they say that Christ is king. Or is the truth, you know? If you're in your head, you have the historical Jesus, and you're like, oh, he's the truth. What does that fucking mean? Oh, we almost died. Yeah, Martin, I do agree with that. And I reckon that's Julian's point when he says that it doesn't matter if you go to church or not. Because if he does God's will, but then how do people know what's God's will without the church? That would be the orthodoxy, the classical orthodoxy point, I reckon. Do you go to church, Marilyn? There's a whole lot of my will that is corrupted. There's a whole lot of my will that isn't me, perhaps. That is corruption of my very body. Like right now, I have water on my desk instead than coffee. You know, but usually I'd have coffee. I ain't no Christian. So I'm guessing you don't go to the mosque either. All the spinner that exist in the world are said to have utterly unique spot patterns. That's mostly true. I want a shiny spinner one day. The shaky, tottering steps of this Pokemon give it the appearance of dancing. Hair. See, you're out to translate that. Hair. I'm not joining a cult. Yeah, don't join a cult. It's crazy stuff. I went to. I go to church as an exercise, but I visit lots of different congregations, and every time it feels a little bit like what you're saying. And I'm going to St. Joseph's these days, St. Joseph Church. And yeah, sometimes it's really crazy what they say there. I want to like maybe record, like after going there, to record like what I experienced. Sometimes it's really great, you know. Sometimes it's just fuck. I'm gonna have enough speed to get some heal before dying. Yes, it does. Co-heir. Join a heir. Co-héritier. A person legally entitled to the property or rank of another on that person's death. A joint heir. I didn't knew that word. It just made me learn something. Like a beehive, you mean? I thought that God was just as powerful as the bulk of his believers. What you're saying is that there's universal God. That's a monotheistic thing, right? And then this thing rules over everyone. Do people praying to specific God pray to that God, or do they pray to like do people praying to Allah and people praying to Yahweh and people praying to God all pray to the same thing, the same like vital energy? Then we have the suit sack now. We'll be able to spam to farm these ashes. Okay, let's farm these ashes a bit. Not slaves. The reason you're saying not slaves is that because you'd consider most people going praying to their god just like slaves to that ritual. And that being like real friends of God would be just like fucking hanging out together and like doing cool shit. Alright, new town. Let's go. Flower Boar. Route 114. Yes, we are. The fear of God is beginning of wisdom. It's like you're his kid, you know? And you be like, it's your friend, you know, but it's still like your dad or something in the end. So it's like if you fuck up long enough, like maybe you get smacked or something. I don't know. Depends on who's your dad, I guess. That's huge. Roar is huge. Can Zigzagoon? Yeah, I reckon Zigzagoon can learn that, or Linoon can learn that. full fleet to end battle, yep. Not able, nope. Well, please not right now, we are his image. Well, yeah, that's what the comparison with human parents was about. If we are his image, yeah, he will punish us as our father would punish us. Mercy won't have a purpose in heaven. See, I don't get this point. Maybe it's too vague. Restoring what once was instead of I believe that also. I believe the point is restoring, not retribution. It's not seizing the reins of power and doing what once was done unto us, unto others. I reckon that's not the plan. The plan is just having shit that works, you know, finding little systems, little tricks that can like patch problems actually, and restoring what once was without like breaking everything. They are not God. Belief, mercy, faith, hope, grace, etc. They are not God. No, those are attributes. You don't make these words idols and give them more power and authority over God's promises over us. As his children, we are beholden to his judgment regardless. Yep, that's my point with the children analogy. I also like the Marian's point, because indeed making these words so powerful as diluted the meaning of that a bit, you know. If that's the only thing that matters, then it's too there's not enough space for love, you know. Well, see, Marion is such a good debater. It's not a debate, it's a panel. And we all join Marian's cult. Let's go. He who sent us has not left us. We are who our Father is. He who sent us has not left us. We would make the same judgments he would if we all knew we were God. You can't be God and believe lies. So okay, that's a bit different than what you were saying before. Humans are not God. They attain the rank of God through noses, and then by knowing, then they are gods, but before knowing, they're not gods. So some of them believe lies because they don't have the gnosis it takes to know it's a lie and to have this truth. Is that what you're saying? I'm not a cult. I'm just kidding here, okay? You'll never have authority over what you do not love. Yeah, that's true. If you don't love your son and you just tell him to shut the fuck up and do as you say, it's not authority. Like, that's tyranny, you know? Are those PCs functional? Nope. If they'd be, we'd be able to use them. New useless berries, yay! Miscommunication, not a flaw. Well, it seems like a flaw. It for sure is, how do you say, it's a wrinkle, you know? It's a linguistic wrinkle. When you are a child, you act like a child. When you grow up, you put away your childish ways. I guess that depends on certain individuals, you know. We're still playing Pokemon Ruby. It's almost 11 o'clock. You know? But that's, I mean, that's what having kids does to you also. Is like you're closer to who you were as a kid because you like want them to have all the good parts and like almost none of the bad parts. Is that the wild Swablu? I'm catching that. Swablu has light and fluffy wings that are like cottony clouds. This Pokemon is not frightened of people. It lands on the heads of people and sits there like a cotton fluff hat. That's cute. I don't want you to run, Lo. I'll stop. It's okay, you can stay here. We love you, Marilyn. We're just trying to go deep with you, you know. I go in. You went deep, like 5 seconds in. We're just like teasing a little bit, asking a bit questions to Marilyn, and boom, went deep right away. I'm so happy that you're talking about Sin. I was gonna ask questions about Sin that I had like prepared and everything. I was like, let's ask Marilyn about Sin, and boom, she writes something about Sin right there. Sin is not an infraction that requires retribution, but a disease that required healing. Oh, I love that. I love that. I kind of agree with that. And they're smoking weed. I'm just there. It's not that it I read books by Albert Hubbard. He's dead in 1916, and he has thoughts that relates to that, which is like that sin is punishment in itself. The punishment is in the sin. It's not. You're not punished by your sin. You're not punished for your sin. You're punished by your sin. essentially. And I so much like that framing, and you're kind of echoing that. Well, the guy is dead like 100 years ago, so. Fire, yep. Albert, crazy dude. Yeah, it's the shame, but it's also the physical damages that it does. The both the psychological and the physiological reaction. It's definitely gonna. I'm definitely gonna use that one. Go for it. Albert has a lot of finishers like that, and I always try to remind myself of them because those are like two-liners that like put everything into perspective, and you're like, oh yeah, I can't argue with that. Yeah, well, from what's his face? From Steiner's perspective, that's corruption. That's evil is literally corruption of your body, and so your body like unches you forward to your sins, which like makes evil stronger, essentially. So you're like into it, and then you go double down, and then you're deeper and deeper into that, and then it's a self-perpetuating cycle. So that's where the idea of that's like a stone. That's A leads to B, which leads to A, which leads to B. It's like a crystal. And then you need something that's liquid, that's healing that stuff, you know. And that's what people call Christ consciousness, you know. Shame is another idol we shouldn't give power and authority of God's promise over us. There's big problem with shame. Right now in Canada we have big problem with shame. Everyone is like essentially brainwashed to believe that First Nations are like to be revered as almost gods, that we don't have a culture but that they do have like the keys to like subconscious revelations and shit like that, you know. And people are essentially ashamed because their ancestor, quote unquote, fucking stole the land of the Indians, you know. And yeah, I always reckon that that was like using shame, which was used by the Catholic Church here for thousands of years before people stop believing in them. It's just using that as a lever to like convince people to give you their shit, you know. The order of things, you're saying to not put stuff above God. Essentially, by putting shame above God, we're rendering ourselves useless or golems. People don't look at his identity and character. Jesus did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. So then what's the character of God? I'm guessing that's a logical question. Identity and character then. Oh, well, There was no sound for a while. There was no sound for a while there. I must have pressed M by accident. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Love. People use scriptures to determine what love means. Jesus used love to determine what scripture means. Banger, that's a banger. That's a banger. Yeah. Use love to determine what scripture means. That's how it's done, because love is I read a quote like that the other day that translated by Marquis de Sable, and it's something like that you cannot fake love where it isn't, and you cannot fake love where it's not, but you can't also hide love where it is. Treating others above ourselves and to others' interest above our own, knowing they are God as well. That's love? I agree with that. And love is working for others. That's important to me. But isn't that being a service to someone else? Isn't that being a follower, quote unquote? That's what it maps to in my head. And we're starting to use the lepa berries here. Not if it's my nature. So if it's not your nature to be loving, then you can't be loving. This is what it means, because if you're loving where it's not your nature, then that means you're subservient. If you're subservient, then that's bad. Then if you're not already there, you can't go there. Not if people are the worth. Not if people are the worth. So if people are what's infinitely worth, like my gold dealer always said, that a children is worth probably a whole lot more than 1,000 kilo of gold. It's priceless, literally. So a person, which is then a god, is priceless in general. You can't price a human life, and that's why you treat people as gods. But that's are not people's identity taught change. People are the prize portion. Yep. That's good. That's genius. Yeah, because every day we wake up, maybe we're gonna hold similar ideas than the day before, but as you said, thoughts change, definitely. Is there like a big encounter in there or something I'm not ready for? we've been talking too much theology and not enough talking about Pokemon Ruby, okay? Because are we ready for... Yeah, are we ready for this? I hope we are. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh, that's a Team Aqua. Oh, they left. Maybe there's no fight here. Alright. We were definitely ready for what was going on. Absolutely nothing. And capturing this guy. There's a quote by Carl Jung that's echoing what you said also is that people don't have ideas. Ideas have people. I always like that idea because it feels like that. It does feel like that. When you have an idea, it's like it's gripping you, you know? And it's like, oh, it has you for a while, and then maybe the next day you're like thinking about something else completely. Alright, road 115. There's water here. There's more trainers. There's trainers everywhere. I reckon there's one more berry spots here. Yep, there is. I'll do the trainers just so it's done. We don't have to like walk on eggshells anymore. Thanks, Marilyn. I'm getting insulted a lot in different chats because I don't know. I refuse to like oh yeah, you're right, whatever. You know? I think you're based also, you know. I love that when you said that we are God, I was like something is wrong here, you know. Something is like interesting. She has an interesting perspective. Something is to be found here, you know. Because when someone says something like that, it's like you have to deduce that they thought about what they said for 1 second, you know? And that's rare. Oh, Giga Drain. Yeah, what do we do with that? It's 100 also. We just replace Mega Drain and we go full on with the Lepa Berries. Yeah, I reckon that's what we're gonna do. Oh boy, that's crazy. We have to drop the PP ups if we want this to work. I'll just spam the Lepa Berries. Yeah, much love, Marilyn. Thanks for dropping by. What a blast. Theology with Chujin and Marilyn. That's gonna be a great clip. Hello. Yep. I'm glad people are not looking for me at the moment, but they will be. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to do this every day, but because people need me, Yeah, it's not happening every day, but... Go get him. Oh, it's Forge who posted it? That's why people came by and checked it. Thanks, Forge. Forge is killing it. He made that overlay for my stream. Now he's posting it, bringing in new viewer. Crazy stuff, Forge. You're killing it. See, now I can't reduce HP anymore. I just have one-shot power. Just like, here, I take your HP. Bye bye. Let me just take. Good thing I have 56 PPs on Guts. So what's the next gym? It's the fire guys, eh? I can probably do the fire guys. I'm so fast. I have so much special attack. I'll just go first and one-shot them, you know? Another full restore. We need to not be cocky right now. So what are we doing wrong? Yeah, what are we doing wrong? Oh, that's right. Now we can go to Montpilar because these guys were blocking one of the entrances. Yeah, they were blocking the terminal for the elevator. And now they're not anymore. I want a shiny Swablu. I want that thing shiny. Oh well, it fainted. Alright, let's move. Isn't there something cool here? No, it's not this one. It's in there. I remember there's something cool around here. No, there's nothing. I'll sell the nugget though. 2 nuggets! 10k, boom. I have 30k now. Rich bitch. Yeah, let's buy some stuff. Like, we can buy 10 paralyzed eel. We can buy a rope. Just in case we need a rope for something. And Prevent stats reduction. There's a way to one-shot all these guys just by spamming those things. You go guard spec, then you go like X special, then you go like X special again, and you swipe the entire team. I want a shiny Spinda, I want a shiny Swindle, Swablu, I want a shiny, there's so many of these Pokemons, I need shiny, you know. There's, I Am Blissey made a YouTube channel, well, it is a YouTube guy, and he has those videos about RNG manipulation to get like different Pokemon shiny, and I'm so gonna try that. The Beautifly is really good. It's really swiping everything. I'm gonna check on the nature and everything further down the road just to see like let's go and see the nature. Modest. I'm gonna look online for a sec. Modest. Too long. Feels like I should just use my brain. What's Modest? Modest is extra special defense. I actually check. Alright, suits. Maybe we should just spend a bit of time here. We have extra mom right nearby. We won't have any problem for a while. Max Eater, what? What? That's insanely OP. Fully restored PP of selected moves. Do you know how rare that is? There isn't 5 of them in the game. Modest nature in Pokemon raises special attack stat while lowering the attack stat. So that lowers our Gust's potential, which is kind of shit because it's one of our strongest moves. And it covers a lot of the weaknesses of this Pokemon, but it's also really fucking good because Giga Drain. Because Silver Wind... Oh, isn't Silver Wind like physical? How do we know that? Is that written on the moves? Sorry guys, I'm learning to play Pokemon, okay? Summary. Yeah, it's not written anywhere, eh? I'll check online, that's fine. Is bug physical in Gentry? What types in Gentry are physical and which are special? Yeah, bug is normal also. So the modest nature is really good for Giga Drain. It's really bad for Silverwind and for Gust. Yep. So that's something to keep in mind also. We had a good stable stream today. It's nice. Oops, I'm poisoned. Well, that's life. That's life right there. Well, we almost had the disconnect. Crazy stuff. Right after I said it was stable. Oof. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm poisoned now. PP up. The bag is full. Crazy stuff. To have. I reckon that's actually dangerous what we're doing. These guys are gonna be very dangerous, so maybe I'm gonna back off. I'm just gonna kill these guys, the first guys, and then back up for the final fights. Maybe that's wiser. We'll see. I might be able to swipe them. Oblivious? No, that's crazy because he's oblivious. Funny. Because of his nature, he's not affected. I should have just used Gust instead. That would have worked. This was easy as fuck. Was there no audio for this whole thing? This was so easy. It's fucking crazy, man. It's so easy. With attract, and I swapped all of them. It was nothing. Oh, there's no trouble, sir. I'm doing my thing. You're cleaning your room? That's good, you know? I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know. Man, did you see that? I swiped that guy, absolutely. He couldn't do a thing. I just attract, boom, 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 attract, boom, 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 attract. I think we have this this set, man. The butterfly is gonna wreck the whole. Your comment about how it wasn't the right Pokemon, Wormpole wasn't the right Pokemon for the run was foreshadowing. Proceed to like wipe everything with Butterfree. With Butterfly, boom. Let's go to the next guys. See if we can swipe them also. What is the fire gym so? Gave me charcoal, crazy stuff. And every good item is like given out by some like random guys. Oh, this lady has the egg. Oh, I can't pick up the egg. I could have kept a spot for that egg the whole time and then pick it up right now. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. A cinnamon roll. That's the sound a cinnamon roll makes. I wish I was eating a cinnamon roll. That's bad. Is there a way I can toggle mute my audio input in OBS with a keystroke? There should be, right? I want that set up, so then I'll click the button and speak instead of like having to change to OBS, but then as soon as I change the overlay, it lags the game, which lags the audio of the game, which lags the stream audio, so it's no good. I need something I can do everything from the window of the game. Am I clearing that puzzle right? Did I do it well? Did I do it well? Am I doing that well? Crazy, I wrecked that puzzle. I don't know how I did that. I just remembered. I just fucking remembered, bro. So I'm not ready, but I am ready. But am I ready? Do you have a cure for laziness? Fuck. That's a good question, man. Do I have a cure for laziness? Well, the greatest cure there is to laziness is realizing that what you want to do, it takes a whole lot of time. Yeah, and so once you realize that, then okay, there's stuff you have to do. That's not stuff you want to do, but it's stuff that you have to do. And if you procrastinate on these things, if you procrastinate in an unuseful fashion on these things, then you won't get to do what you actually want to do. I guess that's the only cure there is. And maybe develop, the positive feeling of doing stuff, you know? When you do something, if it's always like if you go to the gym but you hate going to the gym because it's work, you know, then you won't go to the gym. But if every time you go to the gym it's like a nice experience where you get stronger, you know, then you go to the gym every time. So it's not that you're lazy, it's that the task, the way you're setting the task is like not something that's desirable, you know? It's like maybe something about the task makes it super undesirable, and that you can alleviate some of that by changing aspect of it, you know? But really, like, forcing ourselves to do the stuff we don't want to do is like very powerful, you know, in life. Okay, let's put it that way. The best tip I have for like laziness is using the procrastination to your advantage. So you're procrastinating by doing something you have to do. So like, okay, I'll procrastinate on doing this thing I have to do by doing the dishes. And boom, you still haven't done the thing you have to do, but now the dishes are done. And then you're never lazy anymore. You're just procrastinating all your life, not doing taxes, but then all your life is awesome and your taxes still aren't done. But then when everything else is done, you're like, okay, I procrastinated enough. Maybe I can do that. And then since you're already like using that muscle of doing things all the time, then boom, it's super easy and taxes are done. It's just a matter of like paying the accountant a few dollars. It's done. So, is that going to be an easy fight or a hard fight? All the bets are open. Overeat, seriously? Crazy stuff. I'm dead. I believe I'll have to soft reset this. Yeah, if I lose butterfly enough, I'll soft reset and then I'll go buy a whole lot of revives. Oh, nice. Okay, we had the audio problem before. Yeah, okay, cool. You just hear better. Good thing Beautyfly has so much speed. I'd be in deep trouble. Hopefully our last Pokemon is a guy. Oh, it's a girl also. Fuck. Fuck, it's a girl also. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, I'm in so much trouble. 50. Yeah, okay, so that's like a full heal. Let's see how much it does. If it one-shots me, I can't do much. Yeah, it one-shots me. I have to reset this. I actually need to leave. I don't have what it takes. Revives it as 1,500. Crazy stuff. So then we got some. Is there a way we can strategize this? Yeah. It's not obvious. I'll just go and farm a bit. Fucking A. That's too bad, man. Miscalculation. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I have no idea how we will deal with that lady. Maybe we just need a Zigzagoon that's high level enough, you know? I don't see another way out, to be honest. Because, yeah, Beautifly isn't gonna cut it. It's almost doing it, but if it be a male, it would work. Because I would just use Attract and be fine with it. Because I have so much speed. But since it's not, we almost have no solution. So we're gonna spend the time raising the Zigzagoon high level enough so we can pass this. Numel is extremely dull-witted. It doesn't notice being hit. However, it can't stand hunger for even a second. This Pokemon's body is a seething cauldron of boiling magma. Charcoal digs through mountains in search of coal. If it finds some, it fills hollow spaces on its shell with the coal and burns it. If it is attacked, this Pokemon spouts thick black smoke to beat a retreat. Such a cool Pokemon. So it's now midnight. I actually need to go to sleep. So I guess that's life for today. We still advanced quite a bit. That's good. That's good. I hope you have a good night, Forge. Hopefully I can go and stream tomorrow. Let's be reasonable and go to sleep. Let's be reasonable adults. Have a good night, man. Peace.